Recording. Past one, Gainesville, day one. Well, we are at, we're in Gainesville, Florida. We haven't really filmed anything all the way up to this point. It's day zero, but, the sun is almost down because, it's like 5:30 in the afternoon. Anyway, there's the car. Anyway, we made it through tech. Car's ready to go pretty much. I got some cleaning to do. We've been having a leaking problem. Kind of, here's the deal. It's like crazy. At Six Smoky, we had a problem with the old power steering system. Well, I changed everything but um, the steering gearbox, and the sensor I put in there for the pressure sensor, for the whatever for the electronics and the thing, it sprouted a leak, so it's leaking out of the thing. So I kind of wrapped it. We're looking to see where we can pick one up. Apparently, they're few and far between. Um, we're just going to keep looking till we can find one, even if it takes all week to get it. It just takes a couple seconds to change it. It's not that big a deal. I can maybe call um, and have one moved to like Valdosta, um, out of value. I might do that tomorrow, or out of zone, not out of value. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to go out and we're gonna just kind of do some minimum maintenance stuff. I'm not going to film anything on that. We're going to do a lot of filming tomorrow in the next couple of days, I guess. That is the plan. My wife is running around behind me somewhere. Anyway, but yeah, that's what we're doing. We will see you in the morning when we're headed over to the track. It should be a good, fun day of racing. I got into the dial your own class. I never done this before. This is different than the other things because normally it was fastest Buick or fastest Chevy or whatever. So they were asking me what I wanted to do, and I'm like, I don't know. You guys tell me what I should be doing. And so the people said, do dial your own. It'll be the easiest for you. It sounds like it's going to be kind of fun. We're going to go through that tomorrow. So then I'll explain it what dial your own is, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I will talk to you tomorrow. It looks like, and yeah, we'll be doing some racing.
Good afternoon. We did one pass today. We didn't get the camera going. It was really cold and uh, just didn't feel like filming. I should have done some stuff. I was talking to people. I wasn't really sitting in the car or anything, so I didn't do anything from pit lane, but I did get the pass on video. And it was the best pass we've ever made in the car. So we're hoping for good things. We ran a 14.538 in the quarter, and then which is quite a bit faster. It's a second and a half faster than the best quarter mile time it ever did. And then we ran 9:30 in the eighth, is what the slip says. So that's 2/10 faster than the car has ever ran with a 9:50 at Amarillo. We are headed out to the first stop on day one. So I had to help a buddy who had a transmission go out, get him to a shop. Shop had a tranny for him. They were going to help him get it into car. And then we're starting to get up to South Georgia Motorsports Park. Yeah, we are actually going to be hopefully up there fairly soon. It's a short drive today, only about 100 miles or 114, something like that. So we're just going to have some fun. We'll just do some filming, show you some terrain. Yeah, and then we'll talk to you a little later. All right. We're at South Georgia Motorsport Park. This is going to be past 1. We haven't done very much. I apparently fried another computer, which I don't know how it keeps happening, but it is what it is. That thing was brand new. It's got to have some kind of warranty for it. But we're unable to change the computer, which means I can't turn the traction control off. So we're kind of just stuck with it. Yeah, that's what's going on. We're going to be making passes here in about a half an hour. So just kind of doing from the lanes thing. Got all this going on around me. We'll check in later. Hey, what side we exit?
Right hand turn off.
Well, I want to be this side because he's faster than I am.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Good morning. We just left the KOA in Perry. We got people following us. We're actually just some random people. I'm just teasing. Been watching pretty much hot rods run by all night long. Been hearing them almost all night long. It was a great place. You ever get a chance to stop in there? Nice little area. People were very friendly. We got there, I think around 7:30, and we couldn't get the grill lit because we forgot a lighter. And so went walking around and found somebody who had a little propane stove for heat going because it's kind of cold, abnormally cold for the area right now, with the cold snap that's come through with this polar vortex thing. But yeah, says, hey, I got something for you, take this over, more than happy to help us out. So yeah, it was a great time, great stay. If you ever get a chance, run on in there. But we're gonna get down here to, what is the name of the place? What's it say?
Cypress Inn Restaurant.
Cypress Inn Restaurant. We're gonna run down here to Cypress Inn Restaurant. That's the first checkpoint today. Just do some wandering around or see what's going on. Yeah, that looks like what we're doing. We'll maybe have a bit of lunch. Trying to get you to do some. We'll try to do some filming today, and just kind of show you what we're doing. Landscape. There's another nice little RV park. A lot of them on this 19 running south. It's kind of a neat little area. Yeah, so sit back and enjoy, and we'll talk to you later. Another house that we do.
Ja, dat is.
That was a good one.
Kids.
Well, we are, what, day 4? Is it day 4?
I think so. Yes, it's day 4.
She's driving today.
No, I'm not.
She's gonna take it down the quarter-mile track and everything. Day 4. Captain's log. No, that's what I feel like right now. It's raining. On top of that, we had a heater core go out yesterday. So we got somebody bringing us antifreeze. I'm trying to get it out, but it won't stop raining. So actually, it looks like it's slowed down maybe a little bit now. Maybe get back to it, but I'm trying not to get everything all wet. So, yeah, fun. Looks like there's another squall, or whatever you want to call it, coming in around noontime. People are pulling in still. So we're just sitting here waiting. Hopefully we'll get to go today. We haven't changed tires. We got a bunch of stuff sitting out. Can't see it. We'll give us some video of what's going on. Talk to you later. So it's currently a mad dash to the pits. We got called and they're doing a dial your own. We get one run and that's it. So they're gonna let us go. So yeah, fun.
Danny Grubach comes up next left-hand side with the Dodge Ute. This is like Find opposite Stephen Miller, the big black stealth Buick Bomber on the right-hand side. It's the 94 model Roadmaster. He's competed at several
Well, we are done. I ran a 14.664 in the quarter at 192 point like something. 192 at 92 point something. Sheesh. Anyway, like the sheet said, or the thing said, 9.36 or 33. I'll have to look it up again in the 8th. So, like, still our second best run now, you know, since the gear change in the back. We're just headed up to the first stop. We're a little ways away yet. It was kind of a mad dash to get into the lanes, get a run done, and then get out. Then we got back right away. Had a little bit of fumbling with the timesheet. You had to download an app and get it done through there. But then we loaded the car. Pretty much got right back out on the road. So, yeah, we will keep the video rolling a little bit and show you some scenery. I forgot to push record, so the only view of the pass we have is from behind the car after the burnout. So, all right, we'll catch up to you in a minute. Well, we rolled through, was it Lake Wales? Is that the name of the town, Lake Wales?
No,
Yes. So, rolled through Lake Wales, stopped at a little place called Burger Tenders, which was our checkpoint. Got a picture. Actually sat down and ate some food. They have really good burgers there. So if you're ever in the area, stop. It's Lake Wales, Florida. Now we're back on our way. Just headed over towards the coast. Running it. I guess I don't even know the area well enough to say where we're running up. It's just along the coast and out there on the highway that goes up the islands and stuff there, or whatever they're called. So that's what we're doing, and it's at 60 miles an hour. There we go. All right. Hey. So, yeah. So that's what we're doing. When we get in that area, we'll kind of, you know, give a look and do some filming because it's kind of neat. It, depending on what time of day you go through there, it can be a little crammed, like with bad traffic and stuff like that. Like last time we went through there, it was horrible, but it's still a neat area to roll through. So, and if you ever get a chance to stay out there, beautiful out there on the beach. So, all right, we will catch up with you again later.
And be ready to load up for an on-track 9 o'clock appearance. We would appreciate that. Are to the right. There are two of them. The first one is more than likely not going to be the exit you're going to take unless you have a problem and you are coasting down the racetrack. As it comes on the right-hand side, not far after the finish line. You will go all the way to the end, and the track exit is about 160-ish degrees. So be prepared to make that turn. Again, track exit is to the right today. Make sure you stay in the right single lane when you come down the return road. That's where you pick up your time slip if you go.
on day 5 in the lanes to get ready to go. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm gonna make a hit soon. Sounds like the air whatever mass and all that's gonna make a bunch of horsepower today for, I don't know about for us, but some of the big guys. So should be fun to watch. We're gonna try and get in and out. Yesterday was kind of a long day with the late night. We didn't do much filming after a certain point because we didn't leave the track till almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon or 3 o'clock, whatever it was. And it was pretty late, 9 o'clock when we got to the hotel last night. So filming, I don't have the equipment to film at night, so we didn't do it. But yeah, that's what's going on. I will hopefully get this turned around and we'll give you a view of the pass today, or passes. We'll see what happens. We up the pressure in the tires, so hopefully we'll go a little faster. So, all right, thanks. So we got a 14.608. The first run, almost 93 miles an hour again, so we're gonna go again.
he had some fuel delivery issues, and he ended up dropping out of competition before he could finish. So he's trying to finish. My apologies on this one, folks. Should be C group radial. C group radial to lanes, please. C group radial. C group radial. Radial only. My apologies. C group radial.
Well, we ran a second pass, and it was not as fast as the first pass, so we just loaded up, and then I went and turned my time slip in, and now we're headed out of here. Oh look, this guy had the transmission out of his car last night, and he got it back together. He's coming in here. Anyway, somebody just did something, I don't know, and now they got the track shut down. We're headed up to Gainesville for the last day. I've got a couple of stops today. I don't know. I don't remember what they are. I just looked at them a little bit ago. I don't remember. But yeah, we will hopefully be there in the daytime, so we'll try and film it. Yeah, but stick with us and see the ending, I guess.
we just checked into our hotel room in Gainesville. It is daylight out still. Old car still out there. Yeah, an old Red Lobster. Anyway, we're gonna go eat back here. There's a Mr. Wong's. We've never been there before, don't know. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Made it here safely, so we got one more pass and we will have completed sick week. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. So we'll see you in the morning, or if anything, I might go out and change spark plugs yet tonight. We'll see what happens. It would be nice to get that done, but yeah, we will talk to you in the morning. Well, we're here last day in Gainesville. Some guys are leaving already. I wish I could, I don't know. I gotta learn how to use this GoPro better. But yeah, so they're already gone. We're getting ready to leave and pack up and go. Yeah, we're hopefully gonna make a pass today and then finish sick week. So let's get to it. Well, last day, we're hauling it. Everybody's trying to get to the lanes as fast as possible.
Well, hopefully we're going to get one more run in here. I'm just sitting here waiting. They're doing ABC slick tire cars, and then they've got ABC radial cars. So yeah, hopefully we're going to get one, maybe two more runs in. I've changed the spark plugs, see if it'll run a little faster, but yeah, that's about it. So our sick week technically is complete. We have it slipped to hand in, and yeah, so this is our third drag and drive completed on this old car. Not a lot wrong with it. The heater core went out so far. We've torn the whole car apart. I'm going to have to do it again. There's some seals leaking when we go real too fast on the interstate for too long, so we're going to kind of, fix that a little bit. I don't know if we'll do anything to the engine. Hopefully we can get a gear in it before 66 and we'll be a little faster again, but yeah, that's what we're doing. So when we get to the other passes, we'll turn the video cameras back on and see what we can do. All right. Well, good morning. We are heading out of Gainesville. Last I updated, we were getting ready to run one more pass, but I ended up not running. It was getting late. Everybody had turned it up to 11, and was going out there and blowing the rods out of the side of the engine and blowing up transmissions and stuff like that. So I made the decision at some point to just back out of the lanes and get out of the way. They were starting to just run people who had not had not been able to get to run, or who had not got a timesheet because they had run, but there was something wrong with the little timing system on the left side yesterday for a lot of the day. People weren't getting times because of it, and it wasn't the driver's fault. So what the fuck? What? I think that guy back there just passed that box truck on the right. Anyway, which is weird because this is a 3-lane highway. Anyway, point being, that was who they were calling. So I started to go, well, there was a decision made by the NHRE people that they weren't going to deal with all the angry drivers that didn't get to go, even though they'd been told they were going to get to go. So the head boss, or I don't know, I don't remember his name, I'm sorry. He said, let them run. Like, it is what it is. So everybody got to run out. If I'd have stayed in the lanes, I could have run out. But yeah, we now have limited time to get back. So we're going to mosey on back. We don't have any heat still. I went to the O'Reilly's that I ordered the heater core out of. I guess it would have been Friday we ordered it. And, well, they didn't have it this morning like they were supposed to. I called last night, and the kid there said he had it. I don't know whether he actually had it in his hands or not, or if he just looked it up in the system. Point being, we have no heater core, so it's going to be a cold ride home. Maybe we'll look on the way up, but I highly doubt at this point, unless we break down, there won't be any more video. So thanks for joining me, and I hope that this video was a little bit better than our normal video of a drag and drive. We tried to do quite a bit more talking, even though there was a lot of times I said, man, we should really have the camera out right now, and we didn't have it out. So we're getting a little better, but thanks for joining me. Talk to you later.